small portion out of it, and you see inside it has the green onion and the yummy bread. So that's this. Look what I've just found, a sweet stall at the market. So here they are selling some local sweets. Just right here, look what we have. Some pigeons. Oh, so this is the raisin juice. It's something special in Kurdistan. Hello pigeons. How are you doing? Looks like they are thirsty. So welcome guys for another vlog. This time I'm in a very special place. I'm at home, Kurdistan. I'm at the capital city of literature, which is very commonly known, the city of Suleimani, or Suli, or Slemani as we say. So in today's vlog, in today's video, I'm gonna explore the market. I'm gonna showcase the life here, how the local lives, what are the vibes here. So bear with me until the end so that you'll get a taste of how Kurdistan, specifically Slemani, looks like. And at this stage there are a tea house which is in a very open public area, and it has all of these trees over here, and people just come here and drink and have chat with their friends. So when you come to Kurdistan, you have to make sure that you drink lots of tea, because literally every single hour people would offer you a cup of tea, or they just invite you to sit down with them in the tea houses. And in every single corner, in every 100 meter, you find tea houses, cafes, because people here, they like socializing, they like talking a lot. And as you can see, there are a bunch of people sitting, drinking tea and having conversations simply. So this is the vibe here in Kurdistan, in Slemani. Look what I've just found, a sweet stall at the market. So here they are selling some local sweets like baklava, lokmakazi, sambamia, and these are locally made here at some factories, and they're very sweet. So I advise you, if you have diabetes, do not try it, do not fall for it, because it's super sweet, too much sugar, and I'm sure your diabetes will go higher, so try to avoid it. So this street is called Orsdi Street, and normally it's crowded at the evening time because people usually come here for buying, for shopping, and also there are some clinics at the end of the street where people go and see the doctor to get some medicine, or just the doctor do some checkup. So that's why this street normally it's crowded, and there are people walking around, just living the life here. So as you can see, they are selling so many different things, from mobile cover, phone cover, to clothes, to scarves, and also children clothes. They have it here, women clothing, and they've got toys right on the left. So this is the raisin juice. It's something special in Kurdistan. We get to drink this in summer mainly because the weather is hot and it cools you down when you drink the raisin juice, especially when it has ice in it. So make sure when you came here to Kurdistan, to Slemani specifically, try the raisin juice. It's amazing. It's sweet, little bit, but natural sweet, not sugar, and you're gonna love it. Like, I've tried so many times in different cities, and it's like 10 out of 10, literally. So this street is probably maybe, I don't know, 500 meters, maybe more or less, because I started to walk on the other side, and yet I'm maybe not even in the middle. So you can get a sense of how long or how big this street is. And these are the taxis here in Kurdistan, in Slemani, they are labeled differently. In each city, each province has a different color, different label. So the blue one apparently is for the taxis in Slemani, so that you can recognize this taxi is registered in Slemani traffic. And how it works here, there are some applications you can use it for getting your ride, like Uber, for example. Maybe you use it much. Here we use Karim more, so it's just a local app, and I think it's used in other countries in the Middle East, throughout the Middle East, that application. So basically, just like Uber, you get to order your taxi and you can get your ride, and it's like the price there is it cannot be negotiated, because like a fixed price for each kilometer. They label some different, so it's a good option. But if you wanted to get a taste of how Kurdish bargaining looks like, I recommend you take the taxi on the street and start your bargaining. So these are some plum with the sour. They like it here a lot, alongside with the cucumber, or they call it Armenian cucumber. It's really delicious. At this season we tend to eat it more with the sumac, especially because we like things to be a bit sour and also sweet at the same time. That's why we like that. But the plum, just to let you know, when it's just starting to grow, it's very expensive, as expensive as maybe $100 for 1 kg. So that's why it's something that people love it. People like to buy, like to try. But normally at this season, because they are abundant, you can get it for a very cheap price, like maybe $1 or under $1. But it's really, really tasty and amazing. So if you came here, just try to say the plum, because we eat it maybe 3 different ways. When it's not ripe enough, another time when it's ripe enough, the other one when it's overripe. So both, like all the 3 types, they taste differently. But that one, the green one, is a bit sour. That's why they even add more sumac to be even more sour. Here they've got gold shops as well. They like to buy gold, especially the women. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Kurdish culture for marriage. When people are getting married, the women they want gold, and that's why the husband, or the future husband, let's say, he needs to buy some golds. Sometimes, depending on the province, it could be different amount. Like for example, in this city, it's around 20 to 30 mescal, which I don't know how many grams that is. But in some other places, it could be kg, like 1 kg of gold, which is super costly. Like especially in the northern governorate of Kurdistan, like we've got Duhok, Zafo, so those are different. But yeah, that's it. Here is for the dowry, it's gold. Unlike other places where it could be just a ring, or some, maybe in Africa, when I was in Africa, it was cows for the dowry. But here the dowry is gold, merely gold, and a lot of gold. That's why if you're a young guy and wants to get married, you better have some savings, because you're gonna need that for buying some golds for your future wife. Here, some cutlery here, the spoons and some knives. They sell it on the street. So basically on this street you can find everything from women accessories like comb, like henna. So this is called henna. They use the henna for dyeing their hair, and it's something traditional. They use it here as well. To juice shops where they sell juices, ice creams, all of those kind of things. And Slemani is known for being like liberal, as I said earlier, and when you come to this city you can sense the difference. The other Kurdish cities, they are different, but this one is special. And here they are selling some beans, so it's pakla as they call it. The sunflower is something traditional. Like normally when we go out, when we hang out with our friends, we buy the sunflower seeds, we eat it with a cup of tea and just to spend some time. So I made it to another street. This street goes to the Grand Mosque of Slemani, and as you can see it's very crowded because this is like the city center of the city of Slemani city, and there are so many people selling things there on the street, from beads to clothing to socks to literally like shoes, everything they sell it here on this street. And this is like I don't know, an ice cream or some juice they're selling. So I'm full, unfortunately I cannot try so many things now, but hopefully I get to try some at some point. So the language which is spoken in Slemani is Sorani Kurdish, which is the dominant language and the native language of people here. So Kurdish basically has two main dialects, Kurmanji and Sorani. Kurmanji is spoken in North Kurdistan, which is nowadays in Turkey, and also West Kurdistan, which is nowadays in Syria, whereas Sorani, the other dialect, it's spoken in Iraqi Kurdistan, the South Kurdistan, and also east of Kurdistan, which is nowadays located in Iran. So the native speaker for Sorani is over maybe 30 millions nowadays. Unfortunately, we don't have much of census to determine the exact number of the speakers, but according to some journals, it's around 30 million native speakers. So this is the Grand Mosque of Slemani. This apparently is the oldest mosque of Slemani as well, which now we get to see the entrance. It was built in 1784, just some 10 or 15 years after the city was established by the Babani Empire, or when they used to rule the city. So this mosque has been renovated a couple of times, but as I said, it's the oldest and the biggest mosque of Slemani. That's why it's called the Grand Mosque of Slemani. So speaking of mosques, the main religion here in Kurdistan is Islam. They are Sunni Muslim. There are some other religions as well, like Christian, Yazidism, Zoroastrianism, those religions as well, but the majority are Muslim and Sunni Muslim. The Christian, they are living in every city, but they're not, the community is not as big as the Muslim community. And as you can see, this is the mosque. After the prayer time, everybody is coming out of the mosque and going back to their businesses, to the markets. And just right here, look what we have, some pigeons. Oh my gosh, so adorable. Look at them, they're drinking water. Hello pigeons, how are you doing? Looks like they are thirsty. So pigeons here, they are living. And let me see what they are staying for the night. Probably over those domes, maybe. I'm getting thirsty. Let me grab a bottle of water. Let's see. So here they're selling this water, live water. I think they produce it here. So let me grab one. Cost 250 Iraqi dinar, which is around 15-20 cents maybe. So let's grab one. So I made it to the other end of the street near the mosque, and look what I found. Kurdish Kalana, or some might call it Kurdish pizza. And this is a very traditional and local snack of Kurdistan. So basically what it is, this is green onion with bread, and now we're gonna try it, and I'm gonna let you know how it tastes. So this is how they make it. First they get the dough opened up like this. After they flatten it down, they add some of the green onions inside it, some salt, and then it's time to wrap it. When they wrap it, it will be put on the stove, and this is where the magic happens. After this, in a couple of minutes, obviously under a couple of minutes, maybe just some 30 seconds, it will be baked, or it will be ready. Then the other side as well, so look how they make it. This is traditional Kurdish meal. So let's see this guy, how long has he been doing this? So this guy, we were just asking him how long has he been doing this. So he says he's been doing this for over 10 years, and this is how they make it. So this is his job. This is what he does for living, and he said that he starts working 3 in the afternoon up until late in the evening. So they are saying there are 2 types of green onions they use. The one is called just normal green onion, the other one is called chick, and that one is a little bit stronger, but this one they tend to use it more. And now it's ready, so I'm gonna try it and taste it. So let's taste it. How this one, maybe. It's very, very hot. I'm gonna wait a little bit to cool down, because otherwise I will burn my tongue and my hip. I don't want that to happen. So this is how the final version looks like. It's very yummy. It's not crunchy at all, soft enough, and I can feel the taste just using my hands. So now it's time to taste it. So I will take a small portion out of it, and you see inside it has the green onion and the yummy bread. So let's taste it. Superb. It's amazing. Very delicious, very yummy, and you can feel it. The green onion is being baked just enough to not lose its taste, and it's very, very traditional and amazing. So when you come to Kurdistan, make sure to try this, because otherwise you will miss it. Don't miss this opportunity. Some people, they even tend to use oil alongside with it. They use oil alongside with it so that it tastes even better, but I don't like oil. I eat a bit healthy per se, so without the oil, then when it's dry, it's still good. Oh, amazing.